People go, they use the bathroom that they feel is appropriate. There has been so little trouble, and the problem with what happened in North Carolina is the strife and the economic punishment that they're taking.
If Caitlyn Jenner were to walk into Trump Tower and want to use the bathroom, you would be fine with her using any bathroom she chooses?
That is correct. People go, they use the bathroom that they feel is appropriate.
May I ask you folks a question? Is it really that hard to get a question right about who should use the men's room and who should use the ladies' room? Now, I understand the left. They're nuts. I understand these various groups. They're nuts, too. I understand the media. They're nuts. But is it really too much to ask the Republican frontrunner to get this right?
If Donald Trump dresses up as Hillary Clinton, he still can't go to the girls' bathroom.
Our embassies in Kenya and Tanzania.
Apparently the phonetics are not included on the teleprompter.
Have you ever asked God for forgiveness? I'm not sure I have. I just go and try and do a better job from there. I don't think so. I think if I do something wrong, I think I just try and make it right. I don't bring God into that picture. I don't. Now, when I take, when we go in church and when I drink my little wine, which is about the only wine I drink, and have my little cracker, I guess that's a form of asking for forgiveness, and I do that as often as possible because I feel cleansed, okay? And I want to thank the evangelicals. I will never let you down.
Hi, Donald Trump and I are friends. We played a lot of golf together over the years. We used to be texting buddies. He used to call me once in a while, pat me on the back, cheer me up.
What are your thoughts on him today? Do you think that he's going to be a
president of the United States? He should be president of the United States. That's what he should be. He should be president of the United States. Why are people mad at the people? Because this is who the people want to be president. You see, when they say, you see Donald Trump's polls, oh man, see, this is not going to happen because it's going to go down. So they're saying these people don't know what they're talking about. They're telling the people right in their face, all the Republicans, all the Democrats, all the independents, they're saying right in the people's face, you don't know what you're doing. You gotta vote for me next week. You ain't thinking about Donald Trump. You're just riding on the bandwagon of success. They telling us we're stupid.
Indiana loves its sports, but it's a rigged system, and it's like the prize fighters. And I know Mike Tyson endorsed me. I love it. He sent out a tweet. Mike, Iron Mike. All the tough guys endorse me. I like that, okay? But Mike said, I love Trump, I endorse Trump, and that's the end. I'm sure he doesn't know about your economic situation in Indiana. It's okay. But Mike, everybody. And I like it. When I get endorsed by the tough ones, I like it.
A tough one. Well, Mr. Trump, tough is one thing. A serial rapist is quite something else.
One of the leaders of the effort to keep Tyson out of prison is Donald Trump, the casino owner who could lose millions if Tyson is unable to fight at his resorts.
It's my opinion that to a large extent Mike Tyson was railroaded in this case.
Tyson's victim, Desiree Washington, went public almost immediately after the verdict. She is on the cover of People magazine, and tonight on ABC's 2020 broadcast, she will say that she was offered $1 million to drop the rape charge against Tyson.
You have a young woman that was in his room, his hotel room, late in the evening at her own will. You have a young woman who was seen dancing for the beauty contest, dancing with a big smile on her face, looked happy as could be.
Not everyone is convinced that Mike Tyson is so special. They point out that he has been convicted of a brutal crime, and they are upset by his portrayal as a hero.
I see a news piece from back some time ago when Mr. Trump appears to have suggested that maybe it was her fault. I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Trump. Had that been your daughter, those words would never have come out of your mouth. And you would have never thought about it. He gets out of jail after doing 3.5 years or so of 3 squares in a rectangle in DOC here. It's not 6 months till he raped another woman. I know. I knew her. I represented her. The sadness, the loss of innocence to a kid 17. She was still in high school. She was going to Providence College. Had to change her name, at least in part. I'm never the same after that. But, goodness sakes. Of course, politically I go, in Indiana? Really? Did nobody in that whole entourage of yours know that snake raped a lovely kid in this town?
Lots of people have been asking me to review plays and movies, and I think maybe it's time that I do something. And the first is Mike Tyson. Now, I've known Mike for a long time. I believe he's fought for me more than anybody else. I've had him many, many times fighting, and I had him in his early career when he was really great. His play is amazing in the sense that it really shows the other side of life. It's tough, it's biting. It's tough, it's biting, it's biting, it's biting.
Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
I have never seen such a lizard brain, lizard skin, beady-eyed half-wit. A racist birther frothing at the mouth. The first fully realized Madame Tussauds wax candidate. Except they ran out of the lifelike hair and had to replace it with copper wiring torn out of Trump's own bankrupt casinos, which he sued to get his name taken off of because he said the casinos he created were so beyond shitty, they were tarnishing his brand. Oh, tarnishing your brand? Someone could wipe their dog's butt with your brand and the dog would end up dirtier, okay? I would call you a two-bit huckster, but that would be an insult to hucksters everywhere. I don't even know what the a huckster is, but I'm sure they want nothing to do with you. You are a modern-day snake oil salesman who in one breath says you'll bring jobs to America, and in the other, you order more craptastic Trump neckties made by slave laborers in China. You're a disease. You're an illness. You're the carcinogizer bunny, powered by hypocrisy.
I do energize. I think you say that. I do energize.
No, that's the copper wiring on your head, okay?
As you know, we just came out with a fragrance. It's called Success by Trump, and it's sold at Macy's. So I hope you can go to Macy's and get the fragrance. It's a hot item. It's doing really well. They're having a lot of fun with it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's not my primary business, but it is a great fragrance. I'd like to say that if you put it on, anything you want will come true. Now, maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. In some cases, it will be true.
Donald Trump, you spit the worst brand of simplistic, infantile, animalistic, two-faced idiocy on a daily basis. And then the next week you try and Trump yourself. You've got a soul that resembles Danny DeVito, okay? You've got a personality styled after Pol Pot. You're not a serious candidate for the presidency. You're a Far Side cartoon with face burn. And you made the guy from Ancient Aliens look like he has good hair. Donald Trump, you are everything that is wrong with the U.S. political system and nothing that is right.
The need to arm the Ukrainians. The need to arm the Ukrainians. The need to arm the Ukrainians.
Bye-bye.